90% of online courses do not work. That's probably why you've got a bad taste in your mouth when somebody says online course. Those two words just go, oh my gosh. Now, I sell an online course. You're thinking, dude, what are you doing? You're killing your product. Well, we have more of a community than we do an online course. And I think, honestly, if any online course does not have the coaching component, you will not be successful. More than likely, the online course was good for that person, the creator, and not necessarily for you. But when you provide coaching, that's a game changer. Now, with us, what makes us a little different beyond the 21 modules and all the other stuff, you can see at seniorhomebusiness.com, I offer free training. You can get into the free training 7 days. Again, free, no charge, no credit card, no information whatsoever. I can even show you how to get into the academy with no money. I can even show you how to get into the academy by putting $3,000 in your pocket this month. What would that mean to you by getting $3,000 in your pocket this month and get into the academy with no cost, no out-of-pocket expense? Man, text me. You see my number on the screen. I'm on the way to meet a marketing director, my only employee. She's been with me now for almost 4 weeks. I've been in business for almost 4 years. It's been amazing. We help seniors at no cost, no obligation. It's amazing. I work out of my house. It's life-changing in the sense that my schedule is my own. My wife and I, we're getting ready to go out of town in a couple of weeks, going to the East Coast. I live in California. And there's certain things that I can do now that I could not have done 5-6 years ago. Now, where are you at today? I don't know. But I know the national average of income is about $56,000. I saw it not too long ago. If that is you, making $56,000, let me show you how to double that income. Get into the 6 figures. Getting 6 figures is huge. Now, I know you probably follow people on YouTube and, you know, some of your mentors, they're making 7, they're making 8, they're making 9 figures. And, you know, you're envious of their lifestyle. And that's okay. It's okay to learn from those individuals. There's a lot to be learned. I follow a lot of YouTube influencers, people that have multiple businesses that make 8-9 figures. I follow them. I learn from them. But let me teach you how to get to 6 figures. That is the key to where you are now. Because see, you need a solution to go from 56 to 100. If I can teach you that, again, get $3,000 in your pocket this month with no out-of-pocket expense on your end. And if you don't like that deal, just hop into the free training. You can click down below in the description of how to get into the free training. It's amazing. I teach my students every day. They have the academy. They have all the courses. We add a course about every 8 weeks. But beyond that, I do an online teaching with my students every day. You can click the link above and you can watch a full-blown interview I did with one of my students. And that happened just the other day. And it happens every day. I either give a teaching, I show something about the industry. Like sometimes I'll show me talking to a marketing director of a community. I've given live tours on my live coaching. I'm in my office a lot of times giving certain PowerPoint presentations or articles or certain things about the industry to keep you up to speed about this industry, because I teach an 80-10-10 principle in the academy. 80% of your time needs to be networking. 10% needs to be out acquiring, getting referral agreements, right? Getting these agreements that I'll teach you in the academy, how you get money on the back end by helping seniors and their families for free, no cost, no obligation. But the last 10%, and this is what I'm talking about today, that's why I do the coaching every day with my students, there's an educational component that is viable to your business. If you are not educated in your industry, whatever industry you're in, you're just flying by the seat of your pants. You're just out hoping to get a lead. You're just out hoping to bump into somebody who needs your product, and you have no strategy, and you got no, if you got no strategy, you've got no confidence, right? And if you got no confidence, you probably don't have the competence to be doing what you're doing. But in this industry, I want to make sure my students are successful. So they have direct access with me. They can call me, text me, and we do that daily teaching. I want to invite you to learn about the senior referral business. I want to invite you to dive into the free coaching for 7 days. See what I'm talking about. It doesn't cost you a dime, right? And then let me show you how to put $3,000 in your pocket without any upfront money on your own. I'm going to show you how to do that. It's all legit. It's all through my company, and we do it all the time. I want to help you. So if $3,000 this month sounds appealing to you at no out-of-pocket expense, text me below. Let's have a conversation about your future and about you establishing a 6-figure home business where you can have some time to yourself to do things that are important to you. You have certain hobbies, your family, you want to go places. It's time for you to start living life the way you want to live life. Most of my life, I went to the job, paid the man, worked my 40 hours, 50 hours if I was doing overtime, and just going from one job to the other, was hardly even satisfied at times about my career, my workplace. Now, I work with a lot of great people. That's one thing I can honestly say. There's a lot of people I work with that I'm truly grateful for their input in my life, their involvement, their mentorship. There's a lot of different things. But I never really enjoyed getting up, getting ready, driving down the road, especially if you live in the area, which I did. It took me 50 minutes to get to work. 50 minutes just to get to work. Then there's 50 minutes on the back end to drive home, and then all in between. And it just was a nightmare. I didn't like that part one bit. I don't have to do that now. My going to my office is going from my bedroom downstairs to get a cup of coffee and going back upstairs. I'm getting my cardio in, and then I go to my office. And I have my time of morning prayer, reading the word, and then I have my time of meditation, and then I dive into my day. And I see my income rising. It's elevating. It's increasing every day. And it's amazing. That's not a hyperbole, is that how you say it? And it's not, just talk. It's what I do. I would love to show you all this. And you can reach out to me, and I will. I will take pictures, video of my office, the communities I go to, people I meet with, my employee. I will show you my billboards. Matter of fact, I may be driving by one here in a few minutes. I will show you anything you want about what I do. Matter of fact, you can go to StaffordSeniorSolutions.com and you can see my business, my placement business. I do this on a daily. I don't only just teach. I'm not a YouTube influencer. I'm not just a online creator trying to get you to do something. I'm trying to show you something. I'm trying to get you involved in something that's going to be life-changing for you. Now, will you make millions of dollars doing this? No. But I guarantee you I can get you to 100. And you stick with me like some of my students have for a couple years, I can get you to 150 to 180. What would that do to you and your confidence? What would that do to your ability to spend more time with your kids? I got grandkids now. They're involved in softball, and they're going to practice, and they've got games, and the joy of being able to go to those games anytime I want. A drop of a hat. I can rearrange my schedule, make my schedule whatever I want it to be. That's life-changing. And that's not millions of dollars, but that situation feels like $1 million to me because it's freedom. And that's what I want you to experience. I want you to experience freedom at your true definition of what that means. And it means it's different for everybody, right? I mean, some people, freedom is, I want millions of dollars and I can buy anything I want. Others, freedom is spending time with their grandkids, like I just mentioned. Or freedom is getting up whenever I want, working when I want. Freedom is, I like going to the gun range. I like going out with my friends. I like doing certain things, and I can do it anytime I want. Now, it doesn't mean doesn't mean you don't work in this business. You work, and you will work hard in this business. All right? It is a process you've got to learn. You've got to understand lead generation. You've got to understand negotiation. You need a coach. And that's why I'm providing free, no charge, no credit card, no information. I'm not sending you to a landing page. Now, if you want to jump on a freaking webinar, I've got one of those. You guys, if you hang around me long enough on this channel, you know I hate those things. But I do it because people say, do a webinar. People want to go do a webinar and listen to you speak. I hate that crap. So, but if you want to do that, go to seniorhomebusiness.com, click on the webinar. It's 15 minutes. I tell you everything right at the beginning, right? So, in this industry, it's extremely fulfilling. Obviously, you're helping people. Again, no cost, no obligation. And it's people that do not understand what I'm teaching you. They've never gone through this process before. If they have, they've seen it maybe from afar. Their friend has experienced this type situation where their loved one needed to go to an assisted living community, a memory care facility, independent, whatever it may be, right? You're helping a senior. In a day of fraud and all this other garbage, people are gouging seniors and doing all that. That's what I love about this business model. It's free to them. It doesn't cost them anything. I never receive a dime from a senior or their family. The only thing I've ever received from a senior was my first client back in 2018. That first client was insistent on paying me for my service because she saw all we were doing, and I kept declining. Then she finally said, well, if you're not going to accept money, then you're going to have one of my chocolate chip cookies. I said, all right, I'll take a chocolate chip cookie. That's fine. But that's the beauty about this business model. It's not a sales position. It's customer service oriented position. So if you enjoy helping people, you enjoy meeting people, talking to people, you enjoy research, you enjoy making deals for other people. I mean, just kind of finding that hidden gem, man, that thing that somebody couldn't do for themselves. That, you're a problem solver. You're an entrepreneur in this business. And I teach you all this because it's so cool. People don't know how to negotiate, right? Now, I'm not talking about going buy a car and haggling over the price. There's a technique you've got to use in negotiation. And I teach you all that in the academy. So again, going back, if you want free training, click below. I tell you down below how to get involved with that 7-day free training, no credit card, no information on your end. And then if you want, I will teach you how to get $3,000 in your pocket this month with no money out of your pocket. Let's have a conversation. I would love to talk to you.